even started yet?
Yeah, it's starting now. I think I'm good. I've never done this. Can anybody hear me? I have no idea if my audio's on. I never stream from a phone. Looks good. You hear me? Is it too loud? Does it sound fine? I don't know what kind of quality we're looking at today. I just know it's hot. How you doing today, Big Poppy? Probably search. I guess I could put a message in Discord. Sounds good. Excellent. I was gonna do music this morning, but realized it's gonna rain tomorrow, so I want to get as much as I can done today before we get a storm tomorrow, and hopefully get this all covered up. I'll give you a little bit of a better view here pretty soon once I get everything figured out and set. Sorry this is taking a while. Oh, I don't even have... Crap, I don't even have my Discord channel on this computer. It's a junky laptop I'm using. Oh. Hey, yeah, here, I'll give you a nice little look what we got going on here. So, this concrete I've laid over the last 2 days. We did some landscaping as well. Don't mind my house, it's really it's not in the greatest shape right now outside. Haven't really cleaned up much of my mess, but got some blocks laid all the way across. We're basically extending our back porch here. And what we're gonna do, where these blocks are down here, this whole area right here where this dirt and whatnot is, it's gonna be an extended flower bed, and it's gonna wrap around the backside of our house. So it's been quite the project. Stuff that I've really never done in my life before, but I'm enjoying it. You know, I don't know if I want to say the word enjoy. My back doesn't enjoy it at all. That I do know. But it's kind of relaxing in its own right. So hard to get a good angle. I don't want my phone to fall. I'm using duct tape to hold my phone up on a light stand. So pretty impressive. Looks like I have a good start. I will say it's turning out better than what I thought it would. But that's why I use Google and YouTube to learn how to do stuff. But, so So today I'm hoping to get what I'm using to make these bricks. It's I think they're called a walk maker, but it's like a preformed recycled plastic. So that's kind of how I'm doing all the brick layout, but I'm at the point to where I got this one and about 3 more where I'm sitting right now, being able to do a full form before I gotta start making like cuts, because I can't fit another full form anywhere around the edges here. So I'm gonna have to, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay out either a tarp or something and make pre-made forms, and then just kind of cut pieces of the blocks before they dry, and then just kind of sit them in. So hopefully that'll work. I don't know. We're just guessing here. If it works, it works. But yeah, I've been slaving away for, I don't know how long it's been. I think I started this, maybe it's been a week. I had to get sand sent over here so I could try and level it off the best I could. I mean, the way our ground is out here, it slants a lot. So it was a real pain in the butt to try and level out the best I could. It's not perfect, and I knew this project wasn't going to be perfect. But I think it's doable for right now. But I'm always open for more tips and ideas. If you guys got them, send them. I'd be more than happy to listen. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, really. I just don't like... I'm afraid my phone's going to fall. Alright. Now it's too high. Can you zoom out on this thing? No. And I don't know how any of this crap works. That's why I just sit in my office room and just record reactions. It's a lot easier. Alright. This is what I'll be spending my whole day doing. What a fun time. I'm gonna go find my shovel. Maybe I'll back up the camera some, or my phone, since I can't really zoom out. Oops. Oh no. I guess duct tape isn't the best thing for this. So believe it or not, I actually do try and do some work sometimes. Take a shovel and fill in these openings here, and then I'll level it off. Not too hard. Until you get about 6 hours in, then your back really regrets it. But I got about, I'd say about 3 hours of sunlight before, or 3 hours until the sun hits the back of my house, and then it's gonna be very miserable. So be ready for a lot of water breaks. Hopefully I don't pass out from heat exhaustion. Haven't yet. I think I've laid concrete one time when I was younger with my dad for my brother's pole barn many years ago. I think I was like 12, so 20 some years ago. Oh no, dang it, stupid camera. I might have to rig up something else. That's really annoying. I feel like that's just going to keep happening. Try and level it off before I actually start using the trowel, just because it's a little less work and it's easier with a shovel to kind of push it in the corners. And I kind of know how much concrete I need to use without shaving a bunch off and throwing it back in the tub, or if I need to add more. Tell you what though, doing this is giving me a lot more respect for people that are in this field. I don't know how you can wake up and do this every day. Some parts of it are kind of therapeutic, and like you get to smooth it out. But lifting the bags and putting them in the mixer, that ain't no fun. Really, it doesn't matter what I think, it's what my wife thinks. If she likes it, then I guess I did good enough. If it ain't for me. But also we're trying to hopefully sell our house with all the work we have done on it. My dad's actually inside working on our kitchen right now. I'll give you guys a tour of that a little later. Probably when he leaves. I don't want to interrupt him. But this will be my whole day today. And my wife is working right now, so when she gets done here, probably like, I don't know, 2 hours, maybe less, she's going to come out and try her hand at this. So that'll be exciting. You know, it's not the usual content I usually do. I'm sure it's probably a lot more boring to watch than actually do. So if you guys just want to head on over to Ohio, you're more than welcome to come join. Don't make fun of how non-perfect this is. I have feelings. Almost filled. It'll be a lot easier to read chat when I can actually sit on my butt once I get this filled in. Then I can see what you guys are saying. Yeah, invest in one of those GoPros. Make it a lot easier. I think it's filled in pretty close. Good enough, probably. Need a cameraman? I do have 4 boys, but the problem with having them, they're at that age to where they probably do a good job for about 2 minutes, and they'd probably wander off with my phone, and it would be their show rather than mine. But I guess that might be entertaining for some of you. He's landscaping. Landscaping is as important as hygiene. It's true. That is true. I'm not gonna argue that. I also should have invested in some knee pads. That would have been a fantastic idea. Now's the easier part, at least. We're gonna just kind of sit and relax. Thank God. Ah, it's gorgeous. Did anybody do anything fun this weekend? Like I said, this has literally been my last week, just doing this. So I wouldn't really call it exciting. But it's keeping me busy. I'd play music, but I'd be too worried that, you know, how YouTube is especially. They have a very strict fun police, and they'll probably just shut the stream down nonstop. One thing I don't miss about streaming on YouTube, I like it better than Twitch, but I just hate getting shut down all the time. It's annoying. But I guess while I'm doing this, I don't really have to worry about it. It's nice. I think I made the concrete a little too soupy, but it'll be fine. I won't lift the mold right away like I usually do. Just settle. Plus, since I'm in the shade, it's going to take longer for it to dry anyway. There's nothing to be worse than pulling this form and then everything just spreads out. I haven't ran into that issue yet. Thank God. That would suck. In the process of moving, like how big of a move we talking? Like just same town, or like state move, or? Can you guys actually hear the birds? I don't know how sensitive the mic is on this phone. Like I said, I've never really messed with streaming on a phone or just outdoors in general. So I don't know what the quality is really like. I mean, I did just get this phone not too long ago. My old phone was about 5 or 6 years old. Just never upgraded, but we finally upgraded. Needed to. So I'd assume it's a lot better now. Hopefully. It takes a lot better pictures. Same town? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. We've been living in this house for, I want to say almost, might be going on 6 years now. This is our first house we bought when I got out of the military. And it was exciting to get it, but after living in it, about a year in, we started noticing all the issues with it. And we're in the process of fixing a lot of stuff. The previous owner didn't do a good job really reporting any of the problems. We had really bad flooding issues in our basement. It's an unfinished basement, but like that was kind of a big reason we bought it, is because with it being unfinished, it's a full-size basement. We were kind of under the idea that, we can kind of like customize it the way we want. So that was the biggest selling point for us. Fortunately, it didn't go that way. We had a lot of water issues, pooling up by our drain, like really bad pooling, and then the walls were caving while bowing in. And it was just a matter of a few more years, probably before it would have been at the point of no return. So we had to get that taken care of right away. So that was about around a $30,000 project, and not an expense we expected right away. So that kind of, for me, that absolutely destroyed me mentally with this house. And then, like I said, I mean, I'll take you inside eventually, and we're in the process of redoing our whole kitchen. The original kitchen was small, same with our dining room. So we basically flip-flopped it to where the kitchen's now on the other side of the room. It's a lot more open over there, and then we're cut out a couple walls inside to kind of open up the dining room a little more. So working on that, but I mean, this is that project. I think we're probably, I don't know if we're at the 10,000 mark yet, but we gotta be getting close because we're doing all hardwood flooring throughout the house except for the bedrooms. So that's, I think that was about 700 square foot of flooring we got to do still. So we got to rip out all the carpet, but we'll wait until the kitchen gets a little closer. But it's coming along. But the wife and I, we've been talking a lot. We had some friends that moved from where we live here in Ohio down to Kentucky, and they're doing homesteading down there. And for those of you that don't know, it's basically kind of like living off the grid in a way. It's more of you know, you plant gardens if you want to raise livestock, chickens, cows, stuff like that, if that's really what you want to do. But I mean, they've been down there for a little while now. They love it. They absolutely love it. They wake up kind of when they want and just kind of figure out what they want to do for the day. And I mean, it's basically more of kind of cutting out all the luxuries and really only spending money that you have to spend, but otherwise doing everything on your own without going to stores and whatnot. And that's kind of always been an idea in the back of my head of doing something similar to that. I don't want to do like farming, you know, with tractors in the field, stuff like that. That's not what I want to do. I'm definitely fine with like raising chickens and whatnot, growing gardens, hunting, things like that. That's more of what I want to do with this. But everything's just so expensive now, man. Inflation's outrageous. I don't know if we'll ever get back to a point to where, you know, things seem affordable again. And it stinks that we're doing all these projects on our house because we're paying so much for materials. It's not very enjoyable. But I don't know if we'll move to Kentucky. I would prefer it because I'd rather go more south because you have a better growing season. And I'm kind of tired of snow. I don't really like winters in Ohio at all. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter where we move. That's just kind of my preference. I don't know. My wife Sarah's very much interested in moving. She doesn't seem like she wants to go that far because it's about a 6-hour drive from where I would like to go. And she's got a lot going on with her job. So we're kind of waiting to see how that all pans out before we really start deciding. But we know we both want to do it. It's just a matter of when and how long from now. My goals next year. Hopefully get our house done, and then listed in the spring, and hopefully we get somebody to buy. Because selling our house right now, we make a pretty good return on it for the amount of work we've done, but at the same time we've spent a lot of money doing it. It's just the housing market's so freaking high. But that's the sucky part is, yeah, selling it sounds great. Ooh, we made a lot off of it, but then have to turn around and buy a house, and it's just like, yeah, we didn't really make as much as we thought. So it'd be nice if we could somehow, you know, find that sweet spot as far as selling at a good time and then being able to buy when prices go down. But who knows how long that's going to take and how fast prices will go down. I mean, if I had it my way, I'm fine with sleeping in a tent and just living outdoors. I can handle it, but I don't think my wife would very much enjoy that. My kids could probably handle it, at least some of them. But almost done with this one. The kids were telling me I should make the concrete almost feel like glass. I was like, yeah, it'd look cool for sure until it rains and you guys are running around the backyard, and then you realize you're gonna be falling on your butts or whatever it may be, and then you probably won't like that idea as much. So just kind of putting a little bit of a rough texture on it, but you'll still be able to walk around barefoot. Hey, what's up, Double T? How you doing, man? It's been going well, dude. Just doing adult stuff. I feel disgusting. Who the hell does that? Man, I need to move this laptop closer. Prices are crazy right now. I'm in Tennessee. Man, I would love to go to Tennessee. Originally from Michigan? Okay. Do you have some time left? My garden in the Netherlands could... yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and book a flight. No issue. No issue. I will say, I'm honestly enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. I thought I was absolutely going to dread it. Like I said, the only stuff I hate about it is just how much it just kills my back, and if it's just like crazy sunny out. That's the only part that sucks. But like doing this is kind of like I said, therapeutic in a way. Like, I don't know. It's pretty cool when you lift the mold up when it's done and see the finished product of it. But how you been, Double T? It's been a while, my friend. Don't really stream on YouTube, but I will be a lot more when we do make that transition as far as like right? I'll be doing a lot of content with homesteading. I'll still be doing music reactions. It's really hard just to find the time to stream and do reactions. Because, like I said, my goal is to get out of here in a year, move on, go find somewhere better to live. So, devoting all my time to this and still trying to find time to spend with my wife and kids. But, man, I get emails from you guys or messages on Twitter or Discord telling me to, where's the videos at? What the hell? Like, man, right now I just got some priorities to deal with. But at the same time, like, doing videos are a priority because that's my income. So I do have to find a way to balance that all out better. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna move my laptop down here. A lot easier to read. So my phone doesn't fall. Any places better in Ohio? Yeah, I mean, I've lived here my whole life. Other than when I was in the military for about 8 years. That's when I actually got to go to other places. And yeah, I don't enjoy Ohio. It's swampy. We live up close to the to Lake Erie, so like the weather is just unpredictable. It's either super cold or super hot. It's not enjoyable. So I'm definitely looking forward to get out of here. It's harder just because both my wife and I's families are really close by, so I don't know. At least my wife's coming around more towards making a big change. I mean, we really don't have anything. We don't like have any strong roots right here or anything. We're not like crazy established. So in my opinion, now's the best time to move rather than when you're fully invested in somewhere. Um, but we'll see. I don't know. I just hope it doesn't take 5 years from now, because then my kids are really far growing up. And like I just love the idea of like, getting a piece of land, whether it's 3 acres or 60 acres, whatever it may be. It's just like getting my kids outside more and teaching them things. I'm learning things like doing this. Just like getting them away from technology. Uh, this whole generation is just obsessed with not just gaming, just being in front of a TV or a phone and things like that. It's just like there's so much more to life than doing that kind of junk. You gotta get out. And when I was a kid, man, I loved going out in the woods. We used to play paintball all the time and whatever, just get lost. But like that whole sense of excitement's kind of gone, at least around here where I live. Alright, I think I'm gonna take the gamble and lift the form. If it collapses, you might have to mute if you're sensitive to cussing. So just heads up. We'll see. Just slowly work this up. Oh wow, that suckers. There we go. Look at that. I did it. So now just smooth out, so I don't know if you can see the tops of these. They leave a little bit of like an edge on them that I try and just smooth out to make the piece a little bit more round. Try and get that all molded before it starts to dry. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is, but I'm sure it's probably getting close to 11 in the morning. Like I said, probably about an hour, 2 hours at most. That sun's going to be directly on me. And then I'm going to get all crabby and upset. Then my kids will come out tattling on each other. Then I'm going to start yelling because I'm hot and miserable. Which I'm shocked they haven't come out yet. Oh no! All fixed. Look at that. Some would say I'm a master with the concrete. And you wouldn't be wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, guys. I'm just winging it. I will say, I think I would enjoy doing indoor concrete more than outdoor. Less maintenance, less heat. Like doing this outdoors, especially with the sun beating down, you have to like spray your concrete about 5 to 10 times a day with like the mist setting on your hose. Helps it from cracking, but if you oversaturate it with water, then you're going to be in big trouble. So I've read. I don't know, but that seems to be the consensus with that. I gotta lie, this one really turned out pretty good compared to some of the other ones. I'm trying to think. I think I did 13 molds yesterday. Took me about 11 hours, somewhere around 10 hours probably. And then 7 the first day, but I didn't even have a full day to work with. But I kind of feel like I want to go back over and redo some of the first ones. I mean, they look okay. It's just, I don't have OCD, but I feel like I have moments where I want everything to look pretty much similar. But they're probably fine. I'm probably just overreacting. Yesterday I got attacked by some crazy looking bee that I've never seen before. The thing was like the size of a cockroach. It wasn't a bumblebee, but it had black and yellow on its body. The thing was massive. I've never seen something that big. And it would dive into the sand here and it would just burrow. It was just crazy. So I took the garden hose, put it on the jet setting, and tried to drown him out. And it worked the first time until he got out and he flew right at me, and I screamed like a girl and ran into the garage and closed the door. I got a little nervous, but yo, what's up, Aaron? Look at me, grease short. Yeah, I'm just wearing whatever clothes I can find. I need to do some laundry. All my clothes are getting ruined doing outside work. Ow. Got like a stone in my shoe. How you been, man? Son, you've been brutal. I know, man. It's like, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I still remember summers of being up to 100 degrees, and it really hasn't like gone into like hundreds consistently. It's just been like mid to high 90s, but the humidity's insane, and it's like there's no cloud cover, so it just like my whole back is burnt. Usually I do this work without a shirt on, but I don't want to scar you guys, and I don't want you guys like trying to ask if you could put singles in my, my pant line, waistline, whatever. I mean, I'd be fine with that, obviously, if you spend all this money, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want to turn this into some type of like strip tease. I mean, come on. Let's all relax. But hopefully I get this all done by tomorrow. I probably won't get much done just because it's supposed to storm. But I'm hoping to have it all done before next weekend. I mean, well, at least all the concrete and like these blocks here, they're not like settled in. I still have to put like an adhesive Loctite on them, so that way they all are structurally stronger. But I would like to get all of that done by the end of next week, and then maybe start leveling out for the flower bed on the outside here and get that going. A bald-faced hornet? Are hornets that big? I mean, the thing had to, I don't know. Like I said, man, this sucker was massive. He didn't look friendly though. At least when I tried to drown him, he definitely wasn't friendly. And he would just like stay in this area. Like he'd fly off out into like the neighbor's yards, and I could see him like, 20, 30 feet away. I could see him flying in the air. That's how big he was. And then he'd just come back and just dive into the dirt. And not cool. I wanted no part of that. Then also there's just random wasps that'll be around here too, which is really annoying. So I guess that'll probably be the more entertaining portion of the stream, is when those bastards come out and start pissing me off. I'm sure you guys will be laughing at me. Rather than caring about my well-being, you'll be laughing. Probably like trying to make clips of it. I almost feel like I'm just putting a little too much effort into these. Like I said, I just want it to come out nice. For the first time of ever doing something like this. And hopefully it's good enough to be kind of like a selling point. What's up, Arch? I do live. I'm alive. How you doing, man? Uploaded 2 new vids yesterday. What songs? I could definitely go for... Oh, wait. My wife might be home. pulled out here. Archie, did the when I went live, did it post in the Discord channel? I thought about quickly running inside to do that. We've been streaming already for, I don't know, maybe an hour. I have no idea how long. Maybe not. Because I know it doesn't post anymore whenever I'm live on Twitch. I don't know what happened. Okay. How's it renovating? It's coming along. 3 doors down. Ooh, and Alter Bridge. Okay. I used to listen to a ton of 3 Doors Down when I was younger. I mean, it was radio rock. That was on all the time. Alter Bridge, as much as I enjoy Miles Kennedy, I don't know a ton of their songs, but I mean, I can't really say that there's a song that I've listened to that I haven't liked. I mean, that dude's voice is just incredible to listen to. Oh, thank you, Archie, for posting that. It just popped up. What a great mod. Alright, this one I think is done and finished. So let that start to cure. Probably spray it. I should have enough concrete at my wheelbarrow to do maybe 2 more forms. Probably not a second one. So I'll have to lift some concrete bags, which is something I'm not looking forward to. Do some mixing. This butterfly is just chilling on my concrete. How much you get? Huh? It's actually cool with the butterfly. It's black with blue on it. And orange. It's big. Isn't this weird, Archie, to see me actually do some real work? Like, hard work? Not just, being terrible at video games? I feel weird. I still haven't gotten used to this feeling yet. Hey, what's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Man, like, I mean, I've been out here, I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 14 hours a day for the past few days, just working, and oh my gosh, stop giving me notifications. But man, like, obviously I'm taking a shower when I'm done at night, and sometimes I just put a floodlight on and keep going when it's dark out, but dude, one thing with concrete, I can't get all the dirt and sand off. Yesterday was a real struggle. I feel like I'm almost at the point to where, like, my skin's gonna start peeling off. Am I pouring with the mold? Yeah. This thing right here, called a walk maker or path maker or something. I saw it on my YouTube feed a few weeks back. I was like, man, that looks really cool, and it looks really easy to do. And it's not, and it really is easy to do. It's a lot easier than pouring a full slab of concrete. But yeah, I can give you more of a panoramic view here. Once I go use the bathroom. Yeah, I'm becoming Mr. Handyman Construction Guy. Yeah, I think I don't know how many bags I've gone through. Quite a few. I started out with 80-pound bags, but then I realized I'm the only one in the house that could lift those and put them in the damn mixer, so I went down to 60. That way my oldest could at least help lift some bags for me, because Dad's back isn't quite what it used to be. So he's kind of helped a little bit. Not too much. But I don't know what it is with kids, and I was the same way, but like, something about when kids see fresh concrete, they want to touch it step on it, make imprints, something. So it's been annoying trying to keep them away from it. Oh, there's my wife. She's home. I used 60s when I did my walkway. Yeah, 60s just feel a lot better, but they said 80-pound bags would fit one mold, and it does. But I usually still have a little bit left over, so I usually just mix like 2 or 3 bags of the 60-pound, and usually it gives me enough to keep going. Let them write their initials in it. I will when I get more towards like the corner or something. I don't want to write in the middle because, like I said, we're hopefully looking to eventually sell our house.
Oh, got like the whole spiel going on. Huh?
Yeah, I do.
Look at this. How's it going?
Do you like how I rigged my phone up there? It fell a couple times.
Nice. Duct tape always
It's
sufficient.
holding temporarily.
Yeah. Right, hello. Hey, I'm gonna go and get trunks.
What? They don't have any?
He left his trunks at a friend's house.
Okay.
Picks them up. But
All right.
enjoy your time out here with your friends in nature.
Oh yeah, we got like an hour until I'm gonna be miserable.
You can do it, honey. You're doing so good.
You said you were helping today.
Am I?
You said that
Did I
last
say
night.
that?
Wow.
I can help. Let me get some things done.
She's not going to, guys.
Not true.
But yes, for those I don't know, that's my wife Sarah, with her cool aviators that are probably actually mine. I haven't been able to find my pair in a while. All right, I'm gonna go quickly use the bathroom, and then we start the next mold. Rinse and repeat. Repetition. I feel like I've gotten a hell of a workout. The cost of a very strong sunburn / tan. I don't think I've ever been this tan before. I told Sarah yesterday when I finally came in, I was like when I had my, like I said, I usually work without my shirt on. It's just more comfortable. But like when I'm just like dripping in sweat, I look like a baked chicken, like glistening, like a honey baked ham. I mean, I look delicious. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a delay on YouTube. Been any gaming lately or just TFT? Dude, I think I played the night before yesterday with Cage for about an hour. And that's really all I've gotten to do. I mean, I'm out here until at least 10 o'clock at night. But by the time I'm done, I'm just wrecked, ready to sleep. Because then I wake up at like 7, get the kids breakfast, and then I'm usually out here by 8, just working. Just playing ARAMs. I have shit. Yeah, well, it's only gonna last a little bit longer. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the shade line. It's slowly making its way towards me. So, like I said, I probably got a little over an hour. But then it's gonna suck. Then you guys gonna see me sweating bullets. Yeah. But my goal is to at least I gotta get 3 more done right here where I'm sitting. If I can get this row, because then after that, I can't fit another full mold anywhere in this area. So I'm gonna have to make pre-made molds and just kind of place the blocks and like make them fit into, along the edges here or whatnot. So I'll probably do that. I might do that in my garage where it's fully shaded. Unsure. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be just like putting a puzzle together. But I'll give you a quick little tour here, Paul, since you're here. It takes me 20 minutes to get up now. Show you what I got going on. Like I said, don't mind the huge mess we have. I haven't cleaned up anything. started. So, so I laid all these blocks out, and we have a garden bed, well, a flower bed on the side of our house. So what we're gonna do, this area, gosh, I can't even see where I'm pointing at. This area, like 2 feet out from where these blocks are, I'm gonna extend the flower bed and have it wrap all the way around to the back side of our house over here. But this is so far what I've accomplished. And the blocks aren't locked in place yet. I haven't put any of the adhesive down. Because at first I thought I was just going to remove the blocks and then just hold the mold over where the blocks are sitting and then just kind of do it. But I like the idea of a puzzle a little bit more. So I'm probably going to go with that. But yeah, it's coming along. What's up, Mike? Long time, my friend. How you doing? Can I flip this? Wait, does this work? I don't know what button I just hit. I don't know how you flip a... I might have to hold it out, but I guess it's whatever. But I take you inside, but I'll wait until my dad takes off for the day. Let me see what time it is. It's 12:15. Yeah, probably about an hour. Plus I have to use the bathroom. I'm not taking you guys into the bathroom. Sorry. And if you're disappointed about that, I don't think we could be friends much longer. Because that's just weird. Oh, it's my dad's cement mixer. 60 bags, I think. Well, I'd originally bought, I think, 15 80-pound bags. And then yesterday I bought 20 60-pound bags. I'm almost out of the 60-pound bags already. I'm not sure exactly how many I'm going to need. I think I have enough to finish it. I feel pretty confident about it. Might return some. We'll see. Ever see me streaming ever? Hey, man. I have to do... I've been having to do some adult stuff, such as this, and then with our kitchen and whatnot. So it's been really hard to balance time. I know, this isn't the most exciting streaming stuff, but believe it or not, I do go outside sometimes. Rare, but I mean, if I'm gonna live, somewhere else and do the whole homesteading thing, I better get used to being outside for long periods of time. Don't need to be scarred for life. Wow. All right, I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom, guys. Then I will be right back. Usually this is the time that I put Spotify on, but I don't have Spotify on this laptop. So just kind of sing to yourself, or maybe you need to turn music on. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So anytime, I'm going to fill up my water jug, and then we are going to do the next form. Yay, we're having fun today. So much fun. I'm having fun. This is such a blast. gotta fill up my water. I forgot. Alright. I have to move my laptop now. Over here. I gotta wash off my mold real quick. Give me a sec. Gotta turn the water on. Okie dokie. Let's see here. It's this way. Wait. Is it? No. It's this way. Just line it up. I say with this mold is you don't have to have your ground perfectly leveled. Thank God. Here he comes. Yeah, I'm shocked nobody's been bragging about being in an air-conditioned room yet. I figured that was coming, but you're probably waiting until the sun's directly on me. All right. Paul, if I remember right, you said you were working on building a shed? I think you were telling me that. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else. Getting pretty tight in here. Ah, crap. I need to move the camera out. I do. Crap. Wait 1 sec. up, Janelle? And Nisu? I never know how to. I do have legs. Actually, I should turn this. I'm gonna move this. Now I can get in there easier. Did you finally get your internet fixed, Janelle? It's like I haven't talked to you in forever. Probably goes to say a lot of people. It's not a bad idea, actually, Paul. You're right. Well, I think now I should be fine since I moved the wheelbarrow out of the way. Should have enough room. I probably got to spray mist the concrete anyway here pretty soon. This is my funny looking face. I feel like that's an insult. Like, I don't know of any, like, positive way of thinking about that. I thought I had a nice looking face. Well chiseled, similar to Tom Brady. Yes. Is that all resolved? Is everything better now? Guys, just a warning, I can't guarantee it, but you might end up seeing a little bit of crack. Not from the concrete, but you know what I mean. I'll do my best to avoid that, but no guarantees. For some of you, maybe that's what you came here looking for. Wouldn't surprise me. But this isn't my OnlyFans, okay? Yeah, we're just watching that stinking shade line. No! This is why I use a tarp. It's alright. It's easy to scrape off. Fixed. If I turn Ross like my OnlyFans, appreciate that, Ultra. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not trying to brag, but I got a pretty nice looking booty. Not gonna brag about it, but I'm just saying. I appreciate it, Ultra. I know this isn't for everybody, but I gotta get it done. And I miss talking to you guys. One day we'll be back on track. I can't wait to show you guys the kitchen. See how far we've come. Everyone's here for Janelle. Things never change, I guess. Not surprised. Janelle comes and it's a party. It's like I'm basically the person outside dealing with the bouncer, wishing I could get into the party. Not on the VIP list. I don't know why you're so toxic to me, Janelle. I can't believe I'm saying this, Janelle, but it's been kind of weird not having any requests for Hailstorm or Evanescence. Things just haven't been the same. I don't know if they've released any music recently. I know I've missed out on a lot. So you guys better be pinning those videos to show me them. Apparently Disturbed had a new song and Slipknot, haven't heard those yet. I forget what else. Saw that somebody did I guess like an animated video for Sabaton Stormtrooper song, which I really love that song. So I definitely want to check that out at some point. Get in there. Alright, I think I got enough to get started. And a little bit more. Okay, that should be enough. Alright, now I can sit on my butt. Yes. Finally. Oh. Clutch. Shocker. Amy has a new tune with the violinist. Ooh. I haven't seen any of Tommy's videos recently. Like I see it on my feed. He just released Phantom of the Opera. Definitely want to see that. I forgot the other ones he did. I haven't even got to see the. Didn't he do a Queen song? Was it the Show Must Go On? I don't think I saw that one. I haven't seen anything, guys, in a while. Yeah, I have a couple videos uploaded. I just haven't sent them out yet. I got to make thumbnails and whatnot that I've been holding on to for a while. One being that new Spirit Box song, that Rotoscope. That was really good. I checked out a band called is it Manchester Orchestra? I think that's the name. A song called The Silence. Really, really good. I think what else I got. Got some smaller artists that did some covers. I don't remember what else. And they've been saved for a while now. Hey, listen, released a Evanescence tribute. Ooh, nice. Concrete's very corrosive. I know it'll dry my hands out a lot. I'm not really touching the concrete though much. But I have been moisturizing my hands pretty often. Yeah, I don't want my skin to crack. Wait, Journey released a new album with the with that what's his name, Arnell, that guy still? I'd be down to hear some new Journey. I think the guy's a great singer, but I mean, he was a great replacement for Steve Perry. He's definitely not better than Steve Perry, but I mean, still gotta give him respect. And those were some big shoes to fill. I think he does an alright job. Oh, I listened to somebody do. Oh no, it was last stream. Somebody, I don't remember who it was. It might have been Big Poppy that requested. Forget who it was. Some chick that did a cover of "Separate Ways," which is my favorite Journey song. She actually did a pretty darn good job. Kept it very close to the original. A couple slight changes, but pretty close to the original. It was really good. Cereal alcohol which dries out your hands? What? Well, how can they put that in lotion if that's what lotion's supposed to help with? Is to not dry your hands, right? That doesn't seem right. Sounds like a scam to me. Also, Janelle, why don't you get off your butt and come fly on out here and come help smooth this down for me? That way I can go stream some music. You can be out here. How does that sound? I think that's good. So you use more or buy more? Oh my gosh. Also plays a band called Generation Radio. They're so similar to Journey in style. I'll have to check them out. I've never heard of them before. I do, yeah, I'm way behind on the warning as well. I'm probably going to do some of their live stuff because I see that spammed on my feed all the time, and I really want to hear them do some live stuff since they're on tour. Yeah, I have not forgot about the warning. No, sir. Tell you what though, guys, you might get a little disappointed. But usually when I'm out here working, I've been listening to country music. Not radio country. Not that crap. Not Luke Bryan and whoever else wannabes. Not those people. Like authentic, like 80s and 90s country. Going back to my roots a little bit. It felt weird. I tried listening to the metal playlist that we've been building. I don't know, like it throws off my rhythm. Like I'll have one song that's just like, okay, this is fine, and then I'll get some crazy deathcore song. It's just like, yeah, this is taking me out of my zen. So yeah, I couldn't really stick with it. My work was showing different results based on the music I was listening to. I was rushing things too much. Day before yesterday. If you guys remember that Moscow song a while back that Archie showed us a video. The other day I had to go to landfill to throw out some like the walls that we took down in our kitchen, all the drywall and whatnot. And I took my son Gideon with me to go do that, and then we had to go out to Lowe's to pick up more bags of concrete. And usually I listen to Spotify on my phone on the way there. And my wife, she stayed home and she was cleaning the house and whatnot, trying to catch up on stuff. But the TV upstairs in our living room has Spotify, so it's a shared account. So I'm listening while I'm driving on the way, and all of a sudden my playlist stops and I start hearing Sarah's music, which she listens to contemporary Christian music. And I didn't think of anything of it at first. It's like, okay, that was weird. So I turned it back to my playlist, and then it happened again. I was like, oh, okay, Sarah's trying to listen to Spotify on my account. So while she was doing that, I'm driving, I'm constantly changing to that Moscow song over and over again. Then I changed it to some Staying Alive by Bee Gees, some YMCA on her the whole time. It didn't take long before I got a call. It was within 2 minutes before she called me, griefing me about doing that to her. I just wanted to help motivate her, you know? Like, cleaning the house, that isn't fun. You gotta have good music to keep you focused. It was enjoyable. George Jones, Johnny Cash. I mean, I'll listen to that. I'm not huge into it. Probably just because I haven't listened to enough of it. But I'm more of Brooks and Dunn, Alan Jackson, that country era. That's my cup of tea. But anything current is very rare if I like something, unless like they're an unknown artist for the most part. I'd expect nothing less, Mike. Yeah, I honestly just try and stay away from the radio as much as I can. My dad turns the radio on while he's working in the kitchen. The stuff that he listens to, it's like, yeah, I remember when I used to listen to garbage. Nah, I shouldn't say that, because every now and then they'll play like Led Zeppelin or something good. But it's just the same songs over and over again. Tell you what, guys, I'm down to barbecue today. If you guys want to come on by, bring your own meat. Meat's expensive, but I'll grill it for you. Actually sounds really good. I'd have to ask Sarah if I'm allowed to take a break, though, to eat. She's working me too hard. I feel like Sarah would be really good at this. She's very artistic. I feel like this smoothing process would be right in her wheelhouse. Probably do a lot better than I would be doing. BYOM. When the listeners control it, do they play clutch for you, Mike? Have you requested it? I mean, that'd be cool to have a radio station like that where I live. I mean, there used to be, I don't know, like I said, I don't really listen to radio, but yeah, there was times viewers or listeners could call in and request something, but they would screen the calls and make sure that the request is, something that they already play. So you can't just request something different than what they usually play. Stupid. They don't even know. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Bring steaks. I mean, I'll eat a steak. I only cook steaks medium rare. Maybe medium, depending on the kind of the steak. Sometimes rare, also depending. But anything beyond that, no. I like jerky, but not like steak jerky. That's why I don't let my wife cook steak. But I'm not one of those people that's obsessed with steak. Like, one, it's super expensive, but I'm like completely content with chicken or beef, burgers, brats, stuff like that. But I mean, steak, it's good. But if you do a steak, if you grill your steak and you still have to use steak sauce, then you didn't really do a good job with your steak. That's how my kids are. Like, I've let them grill a steak, but like they love lathering it in A1 sauce. It's like you're completely ruining the whole concept. I like pork, but you have to eat pork like right off the grill. Like, I don't enjoy leftover pork like to eat the next day because it's way too dry by that point. Then it's not good at all. That's the only downfall for me about pork. It's good when it's made right away, but next day it is not that enjoyable. It's too tough. Oh, pulled pork. Now we're talking. Yeah. I do enjoy pulled pork a lot. Barbecue pulled pork. Ooh. And that stuff you can freeze and it's good like a year later. My dad used to do a hog every year, a full hog. And he would freeze whatever was left. And yeah, we would just, he'd do it in Ziploc bags. And yeah, we just eat that throughout the year. So good. Every time you, I think you can only freeze it one time. So we just portioned it out. But yeah, every time you'd open up a fresh bag from the freezer, man, it was literally like it was just done that day. So good. Slovenian meatballs. Cevachichi. Ground pork beef with lots of garlic salt. Oh, that sounds. Oh, onion's gross. I mean, I don't mind. I don't like eating like onion itself, but like as far as like flavoring it with onion, that's fine. But I don't know. I haven't really dabbled too much with meatballs. It's just not really unless it's in spaghetti. But I don't know. At least where I live, people aren't really cooking meatballs. Pretty rare. Keep a bucket of water close, smoothing out your concrete will go easier. Just thought. Oh, you're probably absolutely right. But I mean, I don't want it to be like super smooth. I worry with the kids because they'll be running around, and if I make it too smooth, I don't want them to slip and fall on their butts. But usually I wash off the trowel every time I finish a mold. I just forgot to do it this time. I know you can make it really smooth and then just kind of lightly take a broom over it just to kind of feather a texture on there. But I think the finish is coming out pretty good here. It's not too rough. Like I said, you'll be able to come out without shoes on. Just stand on with your bare feet and not really have an issue. Yeah, if you guys have tips or anything, I'm definitely open to suggestions. I'm just not looking forward to trying to do the cutting, the puzzle part that's coming here pretty soon. Once I finish this one and two more, then it's going to be a little bit more tedious. But I'll probably be moving into my garage to do that. Just got to clear out an area for it. so they're easier to barbecue. Dude, man, talking about food is making me so hungry. I usually don't. I haven't been eating until like I'm finished for the day, so I don't eat till like 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock. It's just once I get started, I just kind of like have a goal of how far I want to get, and then I just eat the most random foods. I get actual dinner, then I'll eat, I don't know, 3 or 4 bowls of cereal and whatever else I find. Not gonna lie, I have a very weird diet. And I'm not a person that wakes up to eat either. Like, I don't eat breakfast in the morning. Just don't have an appetite when I wake up. Usually wake up, drink a Monster just to get me going, and then just drink water or lemonade the rest of the day. But the amount of water I've been drinking the last few days, holy crap. It's been pretty ridiculous. I will say, so far, granted I'm in the shade, so far it's a little cooler than it has been the last few days, thank God. Pretty good. Oh, thank you. Never done this kind of stuff, but yeah. I'm learning. It's my neighbor. 6 a.m., but yeah, I mean, after like, yeah, a 3-hour buffer, yeah, I'm probably hungry within 3 hours. But yeah, I don't know. I think just the way I eat changed a lot when I was in the military. Because I used to eat all the time right when I'd wake up, and I would do that in the military, but it's just like how you eat like during boot camp and stuff. It's where you had to eat your food in a matter of like 30 seconds or sometimes less before the drill instructor just starts screaming at you. I think that just kind of ruined the moment for me. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with this one. Honestly, I'm shocked you crazy people are hanging out with me doing this. I figured this would just be me and maybe one other person that just literally had nothing better to do today. So I appreciate that. I guess this means that we're friends. You guys aren't just using me for music or being an idiot. Looks good. Got a quick minute here, and then we'll lift her up and see how it comes out. Ugh. finished working on my truck. What are you doing in your truck? You just doing a cleaning? Washing? 100 pounds over a 2-year period? That's amazing. Oh my gosh. How'd you, did you do anything special for it, Paul? I mean, I've heard people like lose like a crazy amount of weight in like a short amount of time, but then they can't hold that. They end up gaining all that weight back, if not more. I remember, what was that show? That stupid reality show, The Biggest Loser. Those people doing that, all these overweight people, and they lose like, whatever, a couple 100 pounds in a matter of months. And then you see them, you know, a year or two later, and they are just as big, if not bigger. Some of them were able to keep the weight off, or a lot of it off, but most of them, I mean, I know there's a lot of techniques, but then I know there's a lot of techniques that they work for the short term, but not the long term. Hey, take care, Jake. Kept it off. Nice, man. I mean, obviously nutrition's a huge part of it, as well as exercise, but I think overall, I think it's what you eat is the biggest factor, more than even exercising. Back to coaching wrestling? Hey, all right. I didn't know that. I used to wrestle in school. Loved it. I was too short to, like, I was great.